Okay, back with another video. I'm starting to like making videos in my car for some reason while I'm driving. But I know some people have cameras like attached to their dashboard or their windshield wiper, and I thought about that, but it's not really necessary. I know, see, I had it on my dashboard today. It was like rattling all over the place. But okay, so I was thinking earlier today about people who don't communicate. And, I get irritated because it seems as though I'm looking back when I was working at Flourishing Art, and I'm assuming that some of this got started. I mean, I was been probably in motion a long time ago, but some of this got started like when I was working at Flourishing Art. I remember Polly saying something that made me feel as though, because it's always been the understanding between Piggy and I that there's times where like I want to eat something and he doesn't want to eat it, so then we eat different foods, right? And then it was almost as if, I don't know what Polly wanted me to do. Did she wanted me to be like a little Miss Homemaker? Or maybe he would complain to her and say things that he didn't tell me or whatever. But the whole thing, it just irritates me, It's like all this stuff, personal issues, getting played out in the workplace, it's annoying. It's like the employer needs to know that they're just the employer. They don't have the right to intervene in people's lives or whatever. It irritates me. And then the foolishness of Polly it just gets on my nerves. All of it. It really does. It's like, stay out of my personal life. That's a lot. I'm resentful towards that, She's just obnoxious. I'm just irritated because I never realized how much I hate them, you know what I mean? It's like I must have suppressed a lot of that, maybe that's one of the reasons why I stayed aloof and just kind of distant, because I must not have ever liked them, but I must have just downright hated them somewhere deep down inside. I don't know, but for some reason, I don't know, I feel like Piggy is just I don't know. There's times like today I stopped and I started feeling a little sorry for him a little bit. But then again, it's like, I need to move on. I can't sit here and worrying about that. And it's not that there's not even a part of me that wants to stay here. Not even. I don't want to be here at all. There's nothing here for me. It would be best if I could just snap my finger and go, you know what I mean? But I do feel bad for him, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm conflicted, like, well, we have so much together. There really, really wasn't much. We were more like we'd hang out. I would say it was comfortable living with him. I would say that because, I'd go off in my room sometimes and just kind of zone out or whatever, kick back in the room. Because I'm the kind of person, I'm used to being alone a lot, and for whatever reason. And so he at least he says he's content being that way. Now, he might say something different to his mom. I don't know. And I don't really care. But I would say it was peaceful, relaxing. There was times that we had our issues. But I'm just irritated by, Polly and then Esther and just these obnoxious people. Just people in general. It's like I don't even know these people, and they feel like they have the right to have some sort of say in my life. Yeah, that's irritating. If he was concerned about something, it's something that he should have communicated to me. I just look at the whole. I don't know. I look at him as very cowardice, like very like a weak character. Like you don't do things through your mom. That's just so weak. And then you sure as hell don't fuck her. That's just like, wow. Anyway, I'm not trying to bash him for that, it's weird, but it's not the coolest thing in the world, really. It's not. But yeah, that irritates me. I don't understand where the whole angle was. How are all these people a part of this? Did everybody join Facebook? Is everybody everyone I work with a part of this Facebook? Maybe they have like private chat on Facebook. I don't know how that works. I've never participated in a private chat on Facebook. I don't even know if it's possible, but I'm assuming that it must be because, the brief times that I was on Facebook, I would say many years ago, like when my sister was on, and I could tell that other people were on, I'm sure they were probably talking about me, but I didn't actually see the chat. So I'm assuming that they must have handled it that way. I'm assuming. I don't know, but it makes you wonder, you know. I'm just like, okay, I wish I had some other outlet other than going to this shitty job every day and making videos, because I don't have any other outlet, you know. I'm tired of obsessing, you know, am I going to be able to find a job? Am I going to be able to start all over again? I need to get out of here and just, like, seriously, I'd feel a whole lot better. I would get my energy level back almost instantly. You know why? Because my brain is in a constant state, you know, of boredom and stress, you know, because, you know, I will say that this is a form of, and this term is really real. It's called Christian terrorism. You know how some cults use tactics, you know, to try to convert you or to try to destroy your life. And I have experienced that terrorism for so many years that, you know, I get sick, you know, just thinking about it. And then the gang stalking for other reasons, you know, going into job interviews and being asked stupid questions, and all of it has caused a lot of problems. So it does. I mean, I fully understand why people have sued for that, and I wish I would have, you know, but like I said, there was a system in place where, you know, they didn't take the whole thing seriously and all this other crap. But I'm sure they understand it now that I'm sitting here spewing out all this shit, you know. It's like, because I am so crystal clean in this, you know what I mean? That's the awesome part. And I would have been much better had I would been able to take this to court. I wish I would have taken to court, because Steve Murray should have been sued. All of these people should have been sued. Every single last one of them. I would have sued H.M. Holloway all the way back to all the what do you call it? Temp agencies too. They all deserve to be sued. Every single last one of them. But oh well. You know, it's just, for some reason, everybody got involved on this Facebook. Probably because they thought that all the gossip on Facebook was true. But regardless whether the gossip on Facebook was true, no matter what was said on it, true or not, it's completely irrelevant. You're still not supposed to enact that shit out in the workplace. You're just not. So that's no excuse. And that I'm just so fed up with the whole thing, you know. Just hopefully, you know, whoever got involved in this shit, like, you know, I'm talking about people like Karen and all these people, they made a mistake, so they need to do what they can to fix it. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life here, but you know what? I'm going to be thinking about that this weekend. Like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do other than, what am I capable of doing? Because like I said, I can't drive, not for work. You know, I can drive to a workplace, but I can't drive. I wouldn't trust myself in a company vehicle for long periods of time, delivering stuff. I thought about being a truck driver for a while, but it's like, because I went through all this stress, I wouldn't trust myself in a vehicle for long periods of time. I really wouldn't. I'm going to assume that the best thing I can do for myself is work in an office job. That would be the best thing for me. I may not be doing accounting, but I would probably be still in an office, because I can't do anything else. I don't have any other skill other than working in an office. So I guess I have an idea, but I just have to formulate something. I don't know. I'm lost in that one. It's unfortunate that this happened. It's like, it's still like, I just get the feeling that, you know, they're trying to punish me for something. And it's still like this remnant of retaliation, even though I didn't do anything. It's like when something like this happens, they still want to kind of do something to kind of slight you a little bit, because they really want to keep an argument going. So to keep it going, they slight you by making it so that you can't get back into your field. It's just it's such bullshit. It really is bullshit. But what do you do? I'll just be happy to get the fuck out of Bakersfield. Get the fuck out of this weird shit. Because the more I think about the whole Piggy and Polly thing, the more my skin starts to crawl. I mean, that's so gross. It is. It's really gross. And I know some people say, well, you know, it's his adopted mother. And yeah, but she's an old fucking bitch. I mean, she's old. You know, and it's so gross. I can't even understand how somebody would sick. It's very sick. Okay, these windshield wipers are getting on my nerves. Yeah. So, anyway, I am so fucking tired. I'm going to jump in the shower. I probably won't even eat dinner tonight. I'm just going to jump in the shower and get some sleep and get some stuff done tomorrow. I was really tired all day today. I almost fell asleep at my desk like twice, you know, because I just can't stay alert there because it's so, you know, beyond boring. So I need to find something else, and I hopefully would be able to find something where it's not a bunch. I think I mentioned this before. I don't want to be with a bunch of people right now. I just don't. But it would be nice if maybe I'm working for a company that has like maybe 1 or 2 employees, just to have light banter, and that would satisfy me enough for the day, and that would be it. Yeah. But I'm just glad that I think I've said everything and that I needed to say, and it's just good to get this off my chest. So I want to know what life is going to be like without all this baggage, and I'm just, hopefully I can feel better about life again. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.